Welcome to Disney's Magic of Storytelling podcast, sponsored by WakeMed Children's, because inside every child is a story waiting to be told. Our storyteller is ABC 11's Sydney Schofield.
Thumper and the Egg. Thumper woke up bright and early, ready to explore. It had stormed the day before, and he wanted to see what the wind and rain had blown out into the open. As he hopped around exploring, he saw a mouse scurrying toward its tree, picked a pretty pink flower that had bloomed, and sniffed at a ladybug that had landed on a leaf. Then he saw a blue feather. He hopped toward it to catch it. Thumper followed the feather over a hill and down the river, but he stopped abruptly when he came across something small and blue. Curiously, he bent down and sniffed it. Sniff, sniff. Quiet giggles pulled Thumper's attention away from the object. He looked up and saw his 4 younger sisters, Trixie, Tessie, Daisy, and Rhea, watching him from a log. They had followed him to the river and waited as he examined the strange object. "Come over here and look at what I found," Thumper called. The 4 bunny sisters hopped to meet their brother. "What you doing, Thumper?" Trixie asked. She had a big bushy tail and always wanted to know what was going on. "Treasure hunting," he explained. The bunnies looked at the smooth, round object. "It's pretty. What is it?" Tessie asked. She was the youngest bunny. "It's a robin's egg, silly," Thumper said. Daisy cheered. "Oh, a birdie!" She was excited. She loved making new friends. "But what's it doing here?" Trixie asked. "I thought robins kept their eggs in nests up in trees." "You're right," Thumper said. "It must have gotten knocked down in the storm last night. What should we do?" The bunnies began to worry about the egg. They thought the mama robin was probably worried too. Rhea hopped over to Thumper. "You need to keep it warm and happy until it hatches," she said. Rhea was a smart bunny, so the group knew she was right. "Good idea, Rhea. We've got to make the egg feel like it's wrapped up in a soft, cozy blanket," Thumper told his sisters. Rhea, Trixie, and Tessie hopped to it, gathering leaves from nearby bushes. Trixie started piling leaves on top of the egg, one by one. "That'll take forever," Tessie said. "We should put a bunch of leaves on top all at once. The egg will be warmer faster." No, we have to surround the egg, not cover it, like this," Rhea corrected them both. While his sisters argued, Thumper tried to figure out what to do next. Whenever he was confused, he usually asked his mama for help. "That's it," Thumper said to his sisters. "Where is this mama robin? She'll know the right thing to do." "Let's go find her," Tessie said, excited for their next adventure. "We can't all go, or someone else might try and take the egg," Daisy said. "Thumper and I will stay here to make sure the egg stays happy." So Trixie, Rhea, and Tessie hopped off to find the egg's mama. Thumper thumped his foot while his sisters were away. He was nervous. "How will we keep it happy?" Thumper asked Daisy. "Well, I'm happy when I sing. Let's sing to it," Daisy decided. I don't know if it can hear us in there," Thumper began to say. But before he finished, Daisy started singing at the top of her lungs. Birds, moles, and turtles all gathered around to hear her sing, but Thumper couldn't tell if the egg was happy. After a while, Daisy ran out of songs. "Well, what now?" Thumper asked. "Let's dance," Daisy exclaimed. "I don't think it can see us." But again, Thumper didn't get to finish his sentence. This time it was because Daisy grabbed his paw and made him dance too. Some ducklings and even a turtle joined in on the fun, but Thumper still couldn't tell if the egg was happy. After they were all done dancing, Thumper thought that maybe the egg would like one of his tricks instead. He picked up his blue feather, snuck up on Daisy while she was watching the egg, and tickled her. Daisy began rolling on the ground with laughter. Daisy's laughter was so loud that the bunnies didn't hear their father hop up. "Thumper, now what did I tell you about tickling your sisters?" Papa Bunny said. "But it was to keep the egg happy," Thumper said. "We tried to make it comfy and singing and dancing, but nothing seemed to work, so I thought maybe if Daisy laughed, the egg would laugh too." Just then, Thumper and Papa Bunny heard shouting and the sound of 3 little bunnies hopping toward them. They turned to see Trixie, Tessie, and Rhea appear with a nest of twigs. A mama robin flew above them. After his sisters set the nest down, Thumper placed the egg inside. Then the mama robin flew into the nest and covered her egg with her wing. Soon the bunnies heard a crackling noise. They all gathered around as a baby bird popped out of the shell. The bunnies all cheered. They had taken good care of the egg. Thumper gave Daisy the pink flower and blue feather he'd found earlier. "Thanks for helping me keep the egg happy." "It was fun," she said. "Plus, I learned a new trick." And then she began to tickle her brother. The end.
WakeMed Children's is proud to support the ongoing enrichment of children in our community and beyond through our sponsorship of the Disney Magic of Storytelling podcast. To learn more about WakeMed Children's, please visit kids.wakemed.org.